Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the West East podcast. My name is Amanda, and as always, I'm joined by the one and only Dr. Art. Good morning, Dr. Art.
Good morning, Amy.
Is this a bittersweet feeling or just a sweet feeling? Because this is the finale of season 1. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling like we have accomplished one milestone and then we're ready for the next one, you know?
Yes, that's a beautiful perspective. I agree. I agree. And folks, today we are going to give a bit of a season in review. We've prepared a bit of a reflection, I guess you could say, on
We can see
the
how we are
season.
going to score a kind of like, not score, but we are going to analyze our journey maybe in a very
Yes,
fun way.
yes. Yeah, I think when we were like the notes are like, oh yeah, we'll go behind the scenes, but it's audio, so I'm not really sure how we would go behind the scenes. And I'm saying that because that was how I wrote it, so I was laughing at myself. But yeah, today we can unpack the season. And I say bittersweet because spoiler alert, there will be a season 2, everybody. um, so we're not going anywhere, but we definitely started something unique in this season. And in any show that I watch, the first season is always like sacred. It's always that you can never top the first season, right? I don't know many shows where the second season, sure, it's better in some ways, but the first season is the first look, right? It's fresh. I guess that I'm feeling already nostalgic because I went back and listened to a lot of our episodes. Have you gone back and listened to any of the episodes, like first,
Yeah. So
second,
from
third?
last few days, while I was doing my other coloring or something, or rather than putting on music, I used to put on our episodes and listen.
It's something that, well, like I have studied theater before, and man, when I look back at, like, let's say, I think about performances when I was younger, and I think, oh, that's not how I would do that now at all. When I went back and listened to episode 1, I was like, oh wow, you can hear us finding our way in the first few episodes. There's something really nice about how honest we were and are, but right from the start, right? Do you remember the goal? What the goal was in episode 1 that
So
we set?
like we started doing it because we wanted to like you are from West, I'm from East, so we have different cultures and we are like as a sisters we are going to know it, we are trying to know each other the best way possible. And we found that our conversations are very interesting, so we should put it out there, you know, so someone
Yes, yes,
someone who can
fine.
resonate with us.
Exactly. Yeah, and finding points of connection. And I'll never forget because you said I have an ulterior motive because I just want us to be like talking, and I said, yeah, me too. uh, so I guess, would you say, first question, did we accomplish our goal in your reflection of the season?
uh, I had fun actually. Goal or no goal. But yeah, we had a blast and we gave some good
Yeah.
content, I think.
I think so
We
too. I
tried
hope
at
so.
least.
Yeah. Well, I mean, our subscribers, like everything you're seeing, folks, is organic. So the subscribers that we have, the views that we have, like these are like real people coming and taking their time to listen to the podcast. So first of all, thank you. But
And
yeah,
I also stick to my ulterior motive thing that even though this is when you are not speaking to me, when you are busy, I can go on the click on one of the episodes and I can feel that, you know, you are
the-
speaking to me.
same,
So you
same,
cannot
and
escape
because
me.
that's it. Well, it's true. Even now, the time zone doesn't difference doesn't matter. If you're sleeping and I want to hear your voice, I can put on the podcast.
And
That's
sometimes, you
awesome.
know, when we are listening, like I don't know it happens with you or not, but sometimes when we are listening again those things and something going on in our life, and that exact moment you get that a solution in the that what we
In
are
the
listening or
podcast.
what we are reading, or so sometimes it happens with me.
Yeah, yeah. Me too. Like it's funny that I guess this isn't uncommon, but oftentimes I forget what we talked about. I'm like, what did we talk? I know, like,
Because we
obviously
talk
bare
a lot.
bones. It's true. It's which we were very candid about. We warned everybody. We warned you folks. We talk a lot. We had enough to fill one whole season just audio, which I'm super proud of because most, I think, if not all podcasts are video, right? But I'm happy that we stuck to audio. Also, because it gives us like a big intro before maybe second season will be video, right? So then you'll get to see our faces, but you've already understood what we're about just from hearing our voices. I really like it's like a flex, I guess you could say. So tell me, Guru, what were some moments that surprised you about this season? Like when you went back and listened, things that you were like, "Oh, I forgot we spoke about that," or you're talking about like finding answers, right? Like if you have like things you're thinking about, sometimes you find the answer in the podcast. Does anything stick out?
Honestly speaking, when I hear them, like we don't script it, right? We keep it candid. We
Yeah.
just give a little structure and then we speak about it. So when I listen to it and when I finish the speaking with you, sometimes I myself don't. Sometimes I get surprised that oh, I said that, and it's a nice thing. It came out of my mind.
Yes.
I
um,
didn't know I was so smart.
well, we've been telling you, so now we have proof, recorded proof.
And then
uh,
I
but
see one thing always cheers me up is we both are enjoying it so much. People listen to it, people doesn't listen to it, but they'll definitely catch on our energy. That is for sure.
yes, yeah, and
The first thing I yeah,
yes,
it's like
say.
they'll find the energetic. I think it is our vibe, and we have maintained it throughout.
It's certainly, I was gonna say, it's like you can tell that it's just who we are because it's consistent in all of the episodes. So yeah, I hope folks, if you're hearing this, that you feel that energy. What you're saying though about being surprised about how smart you are in certain moments and like, oh wow, I said that. What I wrote down for this one was in episode 4 is when we started sort of like the final word. I always throw it to you for the final word, but that kind of you kind of like said the same thing as me in a different way, because the reason why I always throw it to you for the final word is because what you say is intelligent and insightful, and it's always the perfect like button at the end of the episode. You give like your tidbits of wisdom. So there was
No,
I
it's all
wrote some
you.
of them down. Yeah, I know. It's literally you, and I have have the proof. But I wrote 2 of them down.
Amy,
One of
I
them,
really want to do that. Do you remember I always used to do it's you. You,
you,
you.
you, yes.
I no one will get the reference. Robert De Niro
um,
might.
yeah. Well, actually, in one of the promos, I did the Robert De Niro.
You.
You gotta tune in this week. The promos aren't on YouTube, so folks, you would only know that if you follow our social media. But 2 things that you said that that speak to this in the final word. In I think it's a lots of languages. We were talking about how mom and I found a way to tell complete stories to each other, even in like broken English. And you said, communicate effectively, pardon the language. That was like the saying. And I loved that.
And I
And then
automatically created it. It was not like I thought of or it came just, and that
yeah,
surprises me, that I have something,
yes.
I just need more confidence. That's it.
uh, well, that makes, thank you. That makes me feel good because that means you feel relaxed in these conversations,
Yeah.
and you're just
I'm
speaking
always
your mind.
relaxed with you, Amy.
Same, Guru, same. So in episode 10, you also said, use technology, don't let technology use you. That was the final word when we were talking about AI, and I was like, yes, absolutely. um, all right, okay. So those are moments. What was your? Do you have a favorite episode from listening?
Uh, all of them actually. But if you see, I enjoyed doing Adam Sandler one, then Denzel
Yes.
one, because initial episodes we were finding our voice and we were finding our comfort zone, or like because we were new to it.
Yeah.
But then later on, from that moment, I think we picked up the Adam
Yeah.
Sandler one and SRK one. I think we can do 5-10 more.
Yes. Seasons on SRK. We
Yeah.
can do 5, 10 seasons.
Then Kendrick one, Super Bowl one is one of my favorite. I can listen to it
Yeah.
again and again.
I liked the scary movie conversation too.
That was my next one actually. I just listened 2 days back.
That one, if you talk about the earlier episodes too, What Is Love was a really good episode. That was our
Yeah,
third
I think
one.
that was the episode where we found that comfort and confidence combo in the podcast, I think. If you go and listen.
I agree. And I know you're too humble to say, but We Heal with Art, where you talked about art therapy, is one of my favorite episodes because I think that it's an opportunity for people to learn. And it was a good reflection. Like I really liked hearing you speak about it. Yeah, so that's going on my top list. But otherwise, I agree with you. I don't know if you mentioned Lara Croft episode as well, but I was
That is
particularly
one of
happy
the
with that one
most
too.
viewed one, right?
I think so. Yeah, that which is very cool because I guess that
What
means
is
the
my
people
theory
agree.
is why it is most viewed because it had cover a picture of you and me.
The picture with the Nerf gun.
Yeah.
uh, I'll since we're doing
People
behind
is
the
like,
scenes,
who
I
is
can tell
this
you.
Lara Croft like girl, you know?
um, if that's why, that's very cool. Especially because I'll tell you a behind the scenes moment really quick. When we were taking that photo, there was like some random person because Toronto is all walks of life and a very wonderful and out there city. So we're taking this photo and this person comes up to us. And I think I'm not gonna lie, I got like a weird vibe from them. I think they were trying to take our phone because like, but
Oh.
under the guise of I want to take a picture because look at this woman, like she's looking good and you look great, and but there was also like a cop siren in the back, so we just got out of there at that point, and I'm very happy we got the shot because but every time I look at it, that's what I think about. So now hopefully everyone will go and watch that episode, and they'll hear us talk about Lara Croft. So a couple of other things that we talked about, the final word. There were other things that we started that kind of became, I guess, a habit.
Bye bye,
I
Dr.
went
Art.
back and pardon.
You the one with bye bye, Dr. Art?
Bye bye, Doctor Art. Yeah, we can we can tell the audience about, because sometimes you say when did I start throwing it to you to say that? I don't remember. At the end of the episode, I felt like we both needed to say bye. I was like, we should both get the chance to say goodbye.
But within
But there
one
was
hour
nothing else to
after the
say.
podcast, also we were still speaking. So
Yes,
actually, it was a fake
yes.
bye.
Yeah, it was just a goodbye to the mics that we're recording into. It's like goodbye microphone, thank you. But we so two other things that became sort of habit was the list of open invitations we've given. So
Oh,
we'll let you know, folks, who's on our list
we have high
of
aspirations
guests. Yes, and there was a list of homework because, of course,
because you are and me, we both are nerds. So homework is evident, you know,
exactly.
inevitable.
We're doing research. But so which one do you want first? I went back and made as best I could the list of open invitations and the
So
list of homework.
I think I'll go with the list of invitations. I remember SRK, Denzel,
Yep,
then Eminem,
yep,
Ed Sheeran,
yep,
Harrison
yep,
Ford, the
yep.
Angelina Jolie, and
And Alicia Vikander,
yeah,
yeah.
and Adam Sandler. I said right.
You said, yeah, you started with
Yeah,
Adam Sandler. Who before that, do you remember? I think Kendrick Lamar was also on the list because the episode was
I think
about him.
from there
Uh,
we started giving the invitations. I think
yeah, yeah.
he was
I
the
think that
first
was
one
the
to
start.
get the invitation
Yeah,
because by that
I think
time we
you're
were
right.
sure that we are going to go for a long time.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
someone
Well, and
listens or doesn't listen, we are going on.
yes. Well, and I know that he had an awesome show in Toronto, so maybe he'll
Oh,
want to come to Toronto
yeah.
and then he'll want to sit down with us. Or Mumbai. Mr. Lamar, I will go to Mumbai if you are going to Mumbai for this episode, and we will meet with Dr. Art. But I'll tell you who else is on the list. Rob Schneider. We gave an
Yes,
open invitation to.
yes.
Ed Sheeran and Arjit Singh both have an open invitation. I don't know if we officially said the cast of Friends, but we definitely said Tom Selleck in the
Yeah.
Friends episode, and I would love if the cast of Friends wanted to sit down with us as well. That would be a very interesting conversation. But yeah, I think that was it. So not just it's easy to reach all those people, right? We can do this.
It's very easy.
um, I really like that we started doing that though, because you never know. You can never like, just like this podcast became a thing because we said it and we said let's do it. So someday we will have one of these people on our show, and then we can say, hey, thank you for accepting the invitation we put out in 2025.
You never know, anything
And we
can
have the
happen.
proof. That's it. Now, in terms of homework, folks, if you're like, oh man, I want to get caught up, I want to know what kind of things you guys were asking us. In the second episode, we asked you to tell us your favorite dish, be it Indian, Italian, Canadian, something else. In episode 3, we said go learn about art therapy and go listen to Dark Romance, which is Shivan's song and his EP. In episode 4, we said go and read Decoding Thyself. I think specifically I said that. In episode 7, tell us about your pet. In episode 9, go watch Chennai Express and Om Shanti Om, which wasn't actually the SRK episode, but it was about me going to India. So I said, if
Yeah,
you're gonna go, before you go, watch
because you were
Bollywood, and this
giving
is what I
references,
recommend.
so yeah, I understand.
Yeah. In episode 13, we said go watch Super Bowl performances. There were many: Kendrick, Dr. Dre, Weeknd, Michael Jackson, I think Janet Jackson we shouted out, a ton of them. In episode 16, we said set goals, get a mental health hygiene practice. In episode 17, we said go watch Adam Sandler movies. We said go.
And even Equalizer
uh,
also, Friends also, we were like, go and watch.
yes, we said go watch them. Friends, I think I apologize, viewers, because I think in Friends I took more of like a defensive opinion, where I said if you haven't seen it, like it's been so long.
People, I have other stuff to do also, Amy, rather
Yeah,
than just
yeah.
watching Friends.
You don't have time to watch 10 seasons of a television show with like at least 20 episodes each season. Just kidding. um, but that's just a
But
bit
that
of the
was
stuff
true
that we
friend,
got up
like
to.
true fan of the Friends speaking.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially because I've seen it too many times to count. Like I've seen it to the point where I could probably tell you like line by line some of the episodes, which is that's a bold thing to admit. Is there anything we didn't get up to this season that you were hoping we did, or that you're like thinking, we'll keep it in the chamber and go next season? Like, there's a couple of people we haven't talked about yet.
Yeah. That, and plus I wanted to do the emotional check episode. Remember I told you that we should
Yes.
go and do, because people
Yep.
don't do that often.
Yep.
Then another, which one I feel is, we can do SRK part 2, we can do. Then
Yep.
Eminem we have not discussed.
Yep. I love that you had Eminem written down, because I also had Eminem. Ajay Devgan we didn't discuss yet, or Kajol, or Rob Schneider. I remember we
Yeah.
said we could do a whole episode on Rob Schneider. Habits we talked about as a topic. I think that was when we talked about coping,
Yeah.
like just
And
recently.
one thing is in my mind, that what I'm experiencing right now is small changes in everyday life, in the form of
Mhm.
habit, in form of little change, makes a huge difference in your whole day.
Yeah.
We can do one on that.
I like that, like a different way of approaching people. I think, and the easiest example I give when I think about the concept I'm about to say is working out. People think when you start working out, I got to go to the gym for an hour. I have to have all my exercises down. I got to do this. I got to do that. And if you do that, you exhaust yourself. But if you're like, you know what, I'm gonna go for a walk, 5 minutes, right? Oh, I'm gonna do 2 push-ups, and you build from there. Then you can put together a workout routine, right? So I think that you can apply that concept to life in many different ways, and it's kind
Yeah.
of what you're talking about.
Remember, we used to just go, that, let's go for a walk, and then we used to walk and talk, and it was like at the end of it, we used to feel so nice. Like I was
Yeah,
never tired that time.
same, same. And we walked, like we got some kilometers in, and
Yeah.
briskly walking. We were perspiring, yeah, and that's like a great way to start to build that foundation. But okay, so we have some topics, folks, for you to look forward to in the second season, and we'll be up to so much more too. The final word, Dr. Art of season 1. uh,
Now I have a lot
before,
of pressure on me.
and I was like, no pressure, but all the pressure. But here,
Yeah.
I'll give you a minute before you go in. I'll just say that the last thing I want to say is that when we started this, we didn't know how many episodes we were going to
I
even
know we
do.
didn't structure it that, like we were like, just let's see, let's do, and then let's see how it goes,
Yes. We also put hosted by Amanda and featuring Dr. Art, and that's still in the credits. We kept it just for the season, but it was because
It's
we
okay.
also weren't sure how much time we could commit and if you were going to be able to continue because of your just like life and all the other things you're up to. So it turned into something really beautiful, and to be able to do this with you and for more than one season, I'm very, very happy and grateful for. And I'll just repeat it, very grateful for anyone who's listening, because
Yeah,
you're taking time out
without
of your day
you,
to
we didn't
listen
have
to us
that.
chat.
When we see the views, it really intrigues. Like, yeah, people are listening.
Yeah, and we really try to, like you said, give the good energy, but it's true. Like we really try to give you, our listeners, something to feel good about, and something like you'll like some tidbits you'll carry with you for the day. So I hope I didn't steal your thunder, but I was giving
No.
you a little warm up and trying to relieve some pressure because I put it all on you. So you get the final word officially. Go ahead.
So my final word for this is like, we are great people. So please wait for second season and listen to one also, and two also, and three also,
Yes.
and many more.
Yes. I love that. I love that. I think I thank the listeners, but again, thank you, Guru, for doing this with me and for sharing so honestly, like your experiences and helping people learn more about India. I hope that people can learn about Canada from me as well. We're not saying we represent the country. No, 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 but we both grew up in these places, and we're defined by our experiences, right? And we're defined by the places we're from.
And country is in us, in our own way, like we are part of the country,
Exactly.
and we carry the country in us in a small, like a
Yes.
very atomic way, but we are part of it.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Well, for the last time in season 1, for the last time in just audio, we will say goodbye to everybody. Thank you for tuning in to season 1 of the West East podcast. Say goodbye, Dr.
Goodbye.
Art. Goodbye, everybody.
So one for my city, two for my city. God knows what I wouldn't do for my city. Three for my city, four for my city. No, I'm the one who'd go to war for my city. Five for my city, six is my city. Holla at me if y'all vibe with my city. Come try on my city, don't you lie in my city. Symbol of truth, I'll fight for my city.
The West East podcast is part of the We campaign, also known as Anti-East Indian Hate Campaign by Viragya Entertainment. You can weigh in on the conversation in the meantime in our comments section or on our social media. You can also visit www.imshivam.net/w.e. Remember, Vasudev Kutumbakam. We are all one family. Until next time.